Okay, find the total amount of unprocessed gravel, go slow, that arrives. We don't care about how much is already there. We don't care about how much is leaving. During the hours of operation. Hours of operation are 0 to 8. So, if I integrate G of T tells me in tons per hour how fast gravel is arriving. So if I integrate that rate from 0 to 8, that will tell me how much has arrived during those 8 hours. So that's all I have to do. Another way to look at it that's helpful is back to this idea of now we would be thinking of a different kind of an amount rate thing, because initially for the overall problem the amount is the amount of gravel in the plant, and then there's an in rate which causes that amount to go up and an out rate that causes that amount to go down. So overall we have an A, the amount of gravel in the plant, we have an A prime, the rate at which A changes. However, if we're just talking about the gravel that arrives, we are totally ignoring the gravel that is already there. We're also totally ignoring the gravel that leaves. We could say this. We could say G represents the rate at which gravel is arriving. So the amount in this case, we'd have to use a different symbol. We'd have to say, we'll call it H, I guess. H would be an amount, it would represent how much gravel has arrived. So this is the arrived gravel, which is not proper English, but whatever. So that's the arrived gravel. This is the rate at which gravel is arriving. It's the rate at which H changes, the amount of arrived gravel. So you could think of it as whenever I integrate a rate, I find out how much the amount changes. Well, at time 0, no gravel has yet arrived. And so what I'm going to do when I integrate the rate is, it is a fundamental theorem problem. I'm integrating G of T, which is a rate. It's going to tell me the difference between how much gravel has arrived at hour 8 versus how much gravel has arrived at hour 0. But this is 0. No gravel has arrived at time 0 yet. So therefore, when we find this integral, we are finding how much gravel has arrived by hour 8. And so that's what we do. Put that into your calculator. I've got in Y1 my formula over here for, this is Y1. That's my formula for G. I'm integrating that formula here from 0 to 8. That gets me 1 point for showing the integral. I must write down the integral. An additional point for having the correct decimal answer to 3 decimal places. Right here. Here's what I'm doing the integral on the calculator. So that part B is worth 2 total points.